YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. What is this thing called?
The RC-45J, Beechcraft.
RC-45J, not the D18, okay? We're in flight right now. This thing has beautiful features. You've already seen all the features if you saw the D18. The only difference is in this new livery, and it's really good, okay? So we're gonna take off right now. Yes, of course, we still have differential thrust. We still have thrust reverse, but we're gonna go forward this time and take off. Get it on the mains, gear up. We're gonna do a little bit more extreme flying today. Show off the beautiful lights. Beautiful sunset flying here for you on Brian Phillips RC. Take off flaps now, landing flaps now. We'll slow it way down. Keep away from the tip stall. Differential thrust gear. Right down the runway. Let's see if we can put this thing down. The runway. Do you like that pivot, hon? Nobody will ever know.
No, I'm sure not.
Beautiful flight performance, full landing flaps. Slowing it down inside pass, here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Out to the damn gift shop, over the damn runway right now. Just flying down the damn runway, up and over. Shooting the moon. Inside pass, keeping it clean. Absolutely gorgeous, folks. This plane is gonna make you like it. Even if you didn't think you needed it because you had the silver one. As soon as you see this thing in person, you're gonna want one. It is so good flying. It is so good looking. Full landing flaps as we come down the runway. Look at that thing slow down. Absolutely gorgeous. Take off flaps now. A little bit of rudder, hard on the throttle, up and over, inside out. The only thing I don't like about this is the upside down flight performance because of the dihedral. It gets a little wonkadelic to me. Beautiful. That was a little bit of a dangerous move because I lost the EC-1500 doing something stupid like that. Right down the runway. Slow roll out and then hard down the runway. Full landing flaps. Slow it down. Absolutely gorgeous out of the flaps. Right out the driveway. Here it is. Big old gorgeous loop. Look at all those changing colors, so beautiful. I'm gonna go up and do a loop and then straight down the runway. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. A little bit of a different line for you. Elevator. I was getting a little nervous about the amount of real estate I was taking up on that turn. And then as I went around that turn, I saw that big row of clouds and I thought it was the flagpole. I'm like, what the heck is that thing? Take off flaps, landing flaps, and gear. Slowing it down, we'll do a nice relaxed landing here. Get a little bit of altitude as we go up. And then right back down. We'll see if we can, might do a touch and go. No, we'll take it. Perfect landing. Absolutely gorgeous. Guys, differential thrust works both directions, both forward and backward. Take off flaps now. And so as you can see, you just have to turn it on first. Ground handling is second to none. This plane does amazing. Love seeing the difference in the prop, speed. It is so dang gorgeous. And yes, you can turn it on a dime, but even if your dime is too big, you can just reverse out of it. And I'm gonna take back off. We'll do a little grass ops in the darker today. Okay, here we go. Frozen grass, no problem. And stole ops, as you can see. Oh, so dang cool. Absolutely gorgeous. Love flying this plane. Really fun flight experience. And up. And down. Take off flaps now on the way down. Slowing it down. A little bit of thrust. A little bit of yaw input to keep that coordinated. And right down the runway. A little bit of contrary for that beautiful Presentation up and over the flagpole and back down. Takeoff flaps, landing flaps. Watch this, guys. A little bit of throttle, a little bit of throttle, a little bit of throttle. Into takeoff flaps only. We're gonna fly through the hole. That hole. Doesn't look like much because it isn't. Out of the flaps all together, all the way up, all the way over. There it is, guys. Brian Phillips RC. Love doing this stuff for you. High speed pass. Beautiful. Hope you guys can hear it. That twin sounds so fantastic. Now takeoff flaps, landing flaps in gear. Watch this. We don't have to worry about going with the wind this time. We'll see if we can land it this way. Right over the tall trees, down the middle. Now you guys might notice it likes to twist on you when you get into the thrust reverse. Full up elevator. Let's go ahead and take off over here on the hill. A little bit rougher spot, gear up. Takeoff flaps back in. Right down the damn runway, and then around the trees of death. Through the moon, hopefully. Tried to calculate that for the height of the camera crew and not my own height. Man, what a beauty, guys. What a beauty. That plane looks the part. Goodness gracious. Changing light conditions is just doing this plane right, folks. It is just making it look so good. Oh, man. Oh, it's like pylon racing all of a sudden. Small, tiny corrections on the rudder, and then bring it up for a celebratory fall. From grace, right to planet Earth, where we all live. Guys, this plane is out of this world. Takeoff flaps, landing flaps, excuse me. Landing gear. Takeoff flaps right now.
Is that your timer or?
No. I don't know what it was. Doesn't matter because I want to keep flying anyway. Takeoff flaps. Watch this, guys. See, that was nothing, hun. Okay. Oh, gotta love it. Brake force 1 is all we did. Probably should technically by rights do 1 more or 2 more, but I love the way it's flying right now. 22 seconds past our timer, excuse me, left on the timer. It's about 18, 17, and so on and so forth. 16, 10. She'll be counting down in a second here. There it is.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Out of the flaps. Gentle on the thrust reverse, but I must say it really likes to jank whenever I get into the thrust reverse. Not sure why. That was an 8-minute flight time. Let's show you what we got left on power. Plenty of power for a little bit more flight. We're gonna take off again, but I am gonna go ahead and taxi it up, full elevator, forward thrust. That frozen grass could tip us over, so I'm gonna go back on the runway. We'll do 1 or 2 more quick takeoffs and sorties. We'll try to use the short field, and that means I'm gonna go to the intersection, the cross intersection on the damn runway, and here we go. Out of the gear. That was a no flap takeoff. Goodness gracious. Can you argue with the beauty? It is so gorgeous.
You can't.
Guys, the silver one was gorgeous. This one's even more gorgeous.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
I love this
Yeah.
Nemo flying livery. I love it on helicopters. I love it on airplanes. I love it on all the things, aircraft. Wonder if I can put it back down in that same spot. Takeoff flaps, landing flaps.
Just be careful of the stakes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out here for a different vantage. You can stay where you are if you want, or you can come up. Landing flaps now. I'm probably gonna circle, go out over the pond, and just try to put down, try to get this angle a little bit better. I just lose my vantage point there. So guys, when you're flying, the lighting starts getting a little bit less good. Take off flaps now. Yes, I understand, hon. I heard what you said.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm still learning that line, folks. Now take off flaps. Oh man, it's so good with the gear down, gear going up. Oh, it's so good. I love it. You're good there, camera crew.
Okay.
Okay, take off flaps. Gear coming back down. Landing flaps. Slowing it down. Bring it down to planet Earth. And then full thrust reverse. Wherever we want. And as you could see, I got it to stop and I got it to stop straight. So what a joy to fly. If you didn't hear her, she just gave me my first warning and we've been flying practically the whole time and we got 2 minutes 22 over 8. So about 10 and a half minutes of flight time on 4004S. That is a good amount of flight time for as cold as it is.
Yes.
It's terribly cold right now. We're probably, I would say, all of 8 to 10 degrees right now. It's
Maybe.
very bad. What a beauty. And guys, I'm just gonna kick up the throttle just a little bit so you can see the absolutely gorgeous differential thrust. I love looking at the differential thrust. It's like you're starting the engines one at a time. And then yes, that works both forward thrust and reverse thrust. And it looks just fantastic. I love this plane. It was well done as the D18. It's well done again as the RC-45J. Which is just the military version of the same. And what a beautiful Beechcraft. If you haven't experienced it, check it out in the links of the video description below. See if it meets your budget and buy one. You'll support Brian Phillips RC if you follow the links. So do that. Guys, other ways to support us: YouTube super thanks, YouTube members, Patreon for monthly support, as well as PayPal for one-time donations, all of which are always accepted. But at the end of the day, the easiest way to support us: watch the video, smash the like button, click the bell for notifications when you do subscribe, and check out BrianPhillipsRC.com. And you can find all the competitive offerings lined up straight against this, sorted by type or by brand or affiliate we worked with. Again, thanks to E-flite for another amazing product. I love this plane. I mentioned in the unbox a few times that I think you might still be able to get silver. Evidently, this is replacing the silver for now. So if you didn't get the silver, I'm real sorry, because I love the silver too. And they were super similar. I think one of the only features we add on this is being able to pull the receiver data file. I don't think we had that on the silver one, but we might have. It's been long enough, I can't remember.
AS3X Plus.
AS3X Plus now too. Yep, and it is locked in. It feels really good. Granted, it is very calm right now. It wasn't as calm in our brighter daylight video, but we wanted to show the lights so you can see just how beautiful it is. But I'll tell you what, this Nemo scheme, or whatever you guys like to call it, with the orange and the white, it is absolutely fantastic for these lighting conditions. It's gonna be even more fantastic when we've got green trees wrapping the property. It is gonna pop like crazy, okay? So at the end of the day, it is an amazing offering. I don't often say it. You'll want this plane, buy one. Links in the video description below. You will not regret it. And guys, thanks for being part of this on Brian Phillips RC. Stay tuned, so much more right around the corner. Come back for more. YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. Look at this amazing new offering from E-flite. This is the RC-45J. I got it right on the first try. Also known as before the D18. So it's been released in a new livery. Well, looks totally sweet. By the way, show them the pilot. Oh, that's so cool. In the glass, the shadow, passing, still differential thrust, still reverse thrust, still all the other things that we've come to enjoy and appreciate about the D18, of course, is now available in this RJ45. Of course, I'll give you a demo of the thrust reverse and the differential built into the twin Avian ESC. So very, very good ground handling. We did a little bit different setup. You can pull now the receiver file without actually going through the entire exhaustive procedure, but we'll show you that in our unbox build radio setup. And full disclosure, we'll just do a little back taxi. We normally don't do this, but it's just such a good handling plane. I want to bring it over to our new section of runway to turn it around. We got tons of room, and we'll line up and get on to takeoff. Here we go. All right. Oh, look at it on its mains already, guys. Look at this. Just wandering along, out of the gear, out of the flaps. Absolutely gorgeous. 10% differential thrust as handled by the 40 amp dual Avian ESCs. Full landing flaps. Watch this thing slow down, guys. Watch this. A little bit of braking. Absolutely perfect flight performance. Into the power hard. And as you can see, it's got no problems doing whatever you want. In fact, let's do an upside down loop just because we can. And I'm out of throttle. Upside down, a little bit of wing splay. Guys, look at all the flyover territory people. It's crazy.
We're being blinded by the sun.
Sorry, right here. Here we go. Look at this. Here it comes. Coming in hot. There it is. Into the bowl, up and around the bowl, over by the damn gift shop. You're good there. Takeoff flaps now. Slowing it down. A little bit of yaw input. We'll just bring it close to the house here. And then down the damn runway. Up for a nice stall turn at the top. Very high in the sky. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Because with differential thrust, you can get away with murder. As you can see, we're in a hurry, cruising to get to our victims or whatever it is we're doing with this plane. I'm assuming it's a Coast Guard livery. I actually don't know for sure, but it sure looks like Coast Guard. And if I were to slow it down, take a landing right in front of us, just to show you how easy it can be done. Gear down, full landing flaps, slowing it down. Bring it in here, a little bit of thrust. And there it is. Look at that, guys. Can you argue with such an amazing flight performance? It lands in 6-7 feet if you want to, and even the dust on the ground looked really cool. Okay, so we're gonna take back off. We're gonna do a little grass ops for you here on Brian Phillips RC. The wind is with us right now, so we'll go into regular no flap setting. A little bit of inertia just to keep from tipping over. Takeoff flaps in the air. As you can see, no problem at all. Up and around, avoiding the flagpole. Nice tight quarters, keeping it nice and low. That is incidentally how I killed my EC-1500 in that exact position.
Like that.
I mean, it was like almost the exact movements. AS3X Plus and safe. Let's show you guys safe. Here's safe. As you can see, it auto leveled. Takeoff flaps now, landing. Gear. You can hear them from up there. It's about 15% throttle, 30%, 40, 50. Now out of the takeoff flaps, excuse me, the landing flaps into the takeoff flaps. I'm in safe. I'm just gonna show you. Out of the sticks, flying along like nothing happened. Don't even have to look, okay? Oh, there it is, there's an airplane flying over. Beautiful, in safe. Let's give it a little bit of bank. Bring it back around. Barely know what I'm doing, and look at that, guys. Safe is basically flying the plane mostly. I'm just kind of giving it suggestions, and then it's automatically leveling as I get out. Now I'm gonna go back to AS3X, and we'll take it back and around and do a high-speed pass. Beautiful, guys, absolutely gorgeous. This plane will pylon race with your GB, okay? Or full landing flaps gear. See if we can take it right now. I don't know if it's probably a little too quick. Yeah. So out of that maneuver, that was pretty ridiculous. Guys, you can do whatever you want with this plane. It's one of those planes where it's like hyper capable with the wind. With the wind, get the mains, gear up. Up and over, and then back down. Absolutely gorgeous. Pull out the last second. Sorry about the sun, camera crew. Love it, so good. The flight performance on this plane is so good. Straight out of backs. Straight out of backs. It's straight out of the backs where my khakis. Telemetry is going to give us warnings when we get low, but I have an 8-minute flight timer just in case. Takeoff flaps now, landing flaps now. Nice and slow inside pass. That shadow across the trees is glorious. Guys, so slow. I know I could do dangerous things in this tight environment, but I am trying to keep it alive for a sunset flight to show off the beautiful lighting system. And it is gorgeous, but it is so bright.
It's very bright.
Do have lights on this thing, right?
There is, yeah.
Like a lot of them, right?
Well, wingtip nav lights and then one forward-facing white light.
What about gear?
No.
Gear down?
Gear down, yep.
Oh yeah, the one on the left wing. Okay, down the damn runway. We'll do an inside pass straight out of this, high speed. You good? One step forward to the runway. Thank you. Good job. Right between the trees and up and over. Guys, 4004S has this thing locked in. AS3X Plus, still full throttle. Up and over. I'm gonna switch spots with you and then down the runway, out of the throttle at the top. Here we go, look how fast that thing is, guys. Right through the sun,
Oh, man.
blinding your very pilot. Absolutely gorgeous. Now out of the throttle, about 30% throttle. No flaps, take off. Now gear, now landing. Bring it in through that low hole. Scooting down through a little bit of braking, you can see the props. There it is, whoa, a little bounce. I knew I was gonna bounce at least one in, guys. That is one thing about this plane. I got a big gust of wind right when I did not bring it in, very good, and it bounced. So I was like, whatever, let Mother Nature win. Full landing flaps. Kind of a bad configuration for that turn. You will get into a stall if you're not careful. Full landing flaps gear. Just bringing it in, keep it level with the ground, use up the runway. Fly like you stole it, full thrust reverse. Keep in mind, one thing about thrust reverse on this plane is differential thrust still, so it will impact your performance. Now take off flaps. That was our 8-minute timer, just vibrated on my hands. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I'm gonna take back off. I'll show you. You can do stall performance, but this one's gonna be a little bit more dragged out. We're gonna go no flap takeoff. Okay, you good? Get it on the mains, use those beautiful dual rudders, avoiding the grass with that roll. Here we are, gear up, flaps were already up. We're gonna turn around and come low. Right up over the top of the trees just for safety with that silhouette. We don't wanna lose the plane over it. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Higher speed. Takeoff flaps now. Look how much you can slow it down though. You get into those takeoff flaps. I did a 50% negative. You guys will have to watch the unbox build radio setup to see how we set it up. Let's watch it. About 10-15% throttle here with takeoff flaps, a little bit of a cant. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna go out and around, keeping it tight so that we don't hit the trees at the end of the runway. Thread the needle. Back down the runway. Tipping it the other direction for you. Look at those shadows. Absolutely delectable. Out of the flaps. Up and over. High-speed pass down the runway. You good? Here it is. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I'll come out here for a super long drawn out with the wind landing. Okay. Take off flaps now. Gear. Don't really need the flaps right now. I'm just gonna relax into this, let it come through the hole. Again, with the wind, remember we're gonna be carrying a lot of speed, so landing flaps now. You guys see what I'm talking about? Reverse thrust. And you can stop it on a dime if you want. And yes, that was a pretty good amount of very cold wind. Take off flaps now. Get into the grass for grass ops, in the air, out of the flaps, out of the gear. Absolutely gorgeous. Guys, this plane will give and give and give just below the sun. Sorry, camera crew. Up and around through the hole. We'll do an outside pass so it don't hit the small cherry, hon. Okay. Outside. Stall turn. You guys see I use the thrust reverse, take off flaps on the way downhill. A little bit of throttle, keep it from stalling. And then flying it away. Man, that wind is painful, isn't it?
It is.
Hurts. Gear coming out. No flaps. We'll come out here. We'll go to this low point. Right next to the Viper killing zone. Okay, push it down. Get it to the ground. Keep it flying. Thrust reverse. There it is, guys. Right there at our feet. Throttle cuts on 2 minutes 49, 50, 51, 52, over 8. That's a pretty dang good flight time. Oh, and let's check our telemetry. Walking over right now. Okay, we're gonna fly more. Take off flaps. Already deployed into the wind. Get it on its mains. Look at that thing. It's like walking the dog. Here we go. Hard on the throttle. Guys, remember, she's pretty much dead, okay? When I say dead, I mean, still flies pretty dang good for being dead. Take off flaps, landing flaps. We're gonna do a tight circuit, hard on the throttle. Keep it away from the stall gear coming down. Riding the line of the plane's limits of the airframe there. And then see if we can walk the dog. Thrust reverse it and set it down. Ooh, losing my thrust reverse. The thrust reverse was weakening there, which is why I ended up going off into the grass. Otherwise, I would have stopped just in front of it. You will notice that when you start to lose the thrust reverse, you'll lose one before the other. And we noticed it there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can thrust reverse out of flaps altogether. Be a little bit careful on your thrust reverse so you don't tip the plane over. Come on, there we go, give it to me. Yeah, baby, here it is. Okay, now take off flaps, forward thrust. Nice, gentle, dragged out takeoff, guys. Remember, this will fly on 3S. I wouldn't. Gear up, because it's so dang good on 4S. Why would you make it do anything else? Oh man, what a gorgeous circuit. Man, that thing looks good, doesn't it?
It does.
Absolutely gorgeous. Take off flaps, gear. Slowing it down, keep it clean, up, and down. Okay, here we go. Right there, we're lining up on final. A little bit of thrust reverse, don't mind rolling off into the grass. Guys, this plane does all the things you want it to do, and it just does it near flawlessly. I must admit, it is extremely cold right now, and I still really enjoyed that flight. This plane has given and given and given. I don't even think I'm going to ask it to give any more, but let's back taxi it. Full up elevator, forward thrust. Let's see how it does in this front yard. This is pretty thick, kind of off-road territory, but over here we've got more of a front yard sod sort of territory. A little bit frozen, so the grass is actually behaving pretty good for us. In terms of finish, fit and finish, absolutely amazing product. Fully painted white. Everything about it is just absolutely a daydream. I think it has 8 to 10 pieces, depending on if you count the nut and bolt sack and the instrument, excuse me, not the instruction manual. But absolutely a joy to fly, a joy to look at, and a joy to set up with the differential thrust. And we'll show you a little thrust reverse action. It's finally starting to complain a little bit, I think. But man, oh man, it's so easy to set up that our unbox build radio setup is probably half as long as the last one we did.
Yes.
And it was half as painful for sure.
Yes.
But what an absolute joy to fly this plane, to be able to review it and evaluate it on an early level for you. And I love seeing just one motor run at a time. It is just something else. And it's such a small detail, but counter-rotating props, painted tips, beautiful fully painted body. I don't even really care about that. It still just does perfect. All put into one package. If you like the D18, you're gonna love the KC, whatever it is.
RC-45J.
Thank you, the RC-45J, or whatever she said.
You'll learn it by the time.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
It's an RC airplane that's modeled very similar to the D18. But I love it, and yes, guys, I'm not in the military, never was, but this is the military variant of the civilian version. Boy, really good job, guys. E-flite, you knocked it out of the park. We hope to get you another flight in the sunset, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure if we're gonna get anything more than that. That was gorgeous. The only thing you're gonna see better is the lights, which are a little bit weak here in this bright sun. Green and red and white. But I gotta say, it's enough to get the job done when the sun is like that. We don't complain in the winter because it's keeping us warm. But boy, oh boy, those trees will make a plane disappear. And with this bright orange and white finish, you're gonna see it very good. The silver will disappear worse than the white and orange in my experience. Doesn't mean yours is gonna be exactly the same. Your lighting might be in a slightly different angle where you're standing. But beautiful, well done plane. I just got, hands down, one of my favorites. You guys will enjoy it. Definitely buy one from the links in the video description below if you like this sort of thing. You'll help support Brian Phillips RC and all the things we do RC, which up to and including building the aerodrome, which is of course coming along. We're supposed to have a meeting today, but the guy was really rude and had a baby instead, like a big jerk. So I'm kind of hoping he watches this video and hears me talking about him that way, because it's all in good humor. Congrats.
Yep.
But that being said, beautiful plane, good job E-flite. We want to see more like this. In fact, where's the Carbon Z D18 or whatever the heck this one's called? We would like to see that, because what is this, 1600 millimeters? 1500 millimeters? That's a 1504 millimeters to be exact. The wingtips come off. I don't even want to do it in the cold because I don't want to break my tabs. This thing is just pressure fit in and they work great. We demonstrated it. You could probably fly it without the wingtips and it would still do okay, but you're going to lose your aileron roll control and then it would be a 3-channel, which would be kind of lame. This plane is awesome. You'll love it. Check out the Unbox Build radio setup if you need help going through the full procedure. We use the NX8 Plus. It's been great. We haven't had any issues with it yet. And our scrolly wheel, since we're only 5 models deep or 6 models deep or whatever it is, has been working flawlessly. So we've got another couple hundred to go to catch up to the NX10 and previous NX8s we've had. But if you guys need help, we're here to help on Brian Phillips RC. If you want to see something at a competitive offering, something in a different size class, something just like this except silver, check out bprc.me or brianphillipsrc.com. Same place, one's short, one's long. Type whatever you wish. But if you just want to buy this plane or the things associated in this particular video, like the NX8 Plus, the battery, which is a 4000 4S 30C Smart Pack Gen 1 in this case, I'd get the Gen 2. I hate the short balance lead on this particular battery. Makes it kind of hard to charge, but we'll talk about that in the Unbox Build radio setup. So check out, we'll have links to the recommended batteries. I did think that the 4000 centered out really good. It's a little bit awkward to mark the center of gravity. They have it spelled out very weird on this plane, but some people had some issues with the D18 when it originally came out, and I think we flew ours on a 5000 4S. It was a weird big pack, worked good. Ours is all the way to the bulkhead, very easy to install, very easy to strap in. So it makes for a very good flight experience. It's a little bit easier on the wheels if you go with the smaller pack, and that was a long flight time, given we're in almost sub-zero temperatures. I guess we are probably like 10 degrees, maybe 12. So, but when that wind was cutting, oh man, it hurt. It's not right now, thank God.
Yeah.
But when it was coming through and that flag started doing this, that was hurting bad. So the D18, or in this case, what's it called?
RC-45J.
That thing did great. It didn't even complain at all about the frostbite it was achieving. So guys, if we left a stone unturned, leave the questions in the comments below. We'll do our best to help you out. If you want to support Brian Phillips RC and it's not from buying this particular plane, we understand it's not for everybody. We have Patreon for monthly support, YouTube super thanks for one-time donations, Patreon for monthly support, and YouTube members.
I
did that totally out of order.
Patreon for monthly support.
Any of them are all appreciated. But at the end of the day, the best way you can support Brian Phillips RC is watch videos, smash the like button, click the bell when you do subscribe so you get notified of new content from Brian Phillips RC. Despite what is going on in the world, whether good or bad, we will be here reviewing RC aircraft to keep you happy and smiling, okay? If you have questions, leave them down below. We really appreciate you guys watching us for so long. We love doing this when they're good. We love doing this when they go together easy. And we love doing it when it's something that we can wholeheartedly, full-throatedly say, you're gonna love it. This plane, you're gonna love it. It's a great plane. I don't care where you are in the echelon of skill. If you're brand new, it might be a little bit much for you. Just full disclosure, anything that's got differential thrust puts you into a new echelon of skill sets, but there's no reason you couldn't fly this thing for a second or third plane. Like, really, it's not a hard plane to fly. It lands really gloriously, but the P factor is not an issue with counter-rotating. You got thrust reverse, so you can shorten your landings, which makes it a lot easier. You're not worried about it kicking around on you, doing ground looping. You saw I even did that for you today. Just as a demo, though. Definitely wasn't a lack of skill. But at the end of the day, great plane, great experience. You're gonna really like it. So buy one from the links, help support Brian Phillips RC, and keep us on the air. All right, stay tuned. Oh, by the way, the unbox will not follow this. It's on another video like we've done for years. But if you want to see how we did that, check out the unbox build radio setup. We do link to that in the video description.
Yes, we do.
Okay. All right, so before you make your decision to buy, you can watch that if you want, or you can just go buy it now. Just trust me, you're going to want to buy it. Just buy it. I don't say that often, but this is the plan you want. Just get it. You won't complain. You'll love it. Thanks for watching. Come back for more.